Hello, MCM Glasgow. How are we? No.
I'm that asleep too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
How are we, MCM Glasgow? Yes.
I'm still that asleep too.
Energy. So, how are you doing, Meg?
Very good. Very
Very
good.
good.
Thanks for having me.
That's no worries. How's Glasgow been for you so far?
Actually, I love the weather. Everybody keeps saying they're
Really?
sorry for the weather. I come from sunshine and 100-degree heat,
Yeah.
so this is gorgeous to me. This is amazing. This is my favorite.
So, how have the fans been? How-
It's so good. Yesterday I got a slutty kilt, which is all I could ever want. And Iron Brew, which I tried for the first time. So good.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to take it home.
Big up the Iron Brew.
Yeah.
So, have you seen any cosplayers around that you've kind of thought, oh, wow, you know, like you've just been taken back with how they've, you know, done their costume and stuff?
I've been kind of stuck at my table.
Yeah.
And stuck is the wrong word. But I've been kind of stationed at my table.
Yeah.
There have been some really amazing Ruby cosplays, which is always really touching for me. I think my favorite cosplay that I've seen so far, there was a Ruby yesterday who just nailed it. Like her wig was amazing. Her whole outfit was great. She just was bubbly and like the personality was there as well. I just love when people cosplay Ruby because it's a show that's built around cosplay. So it's like it's a double celebration of the series when people cosplay it.
So, when you like have an idea in your head to start like a cosplay, how do you start it? Like, do you draw? Do you think, oh right, I like that costume, or do you just take you just have an image on your phone and you go, right, well I need to go to this store to get this. How do you start?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, it's always research.
Yeah.
So you're going to look at the costume from multiple different angles. A lot of times now, companies will release full high-def turnarounds of their characters, which is really nice.
Okay.
We didn't have that before, so it was a lot of like pause, start, pause, start, pause, start
Yeah.
of like trying to get someone to turn around. So yeah, a lot of research.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out where their shoes came from. Like for Elizabeth, for Bioshock Infinite, it was like, what shoes would she actually have worn in this different reality? So researching those shoes. Then it was something as silly as her figurine has her shoes only laced halfway. So then I only have boots that are laced halfway. And then I contacted Ken Levine and was like, do you know why her boots are only halfway? And he was like, I think someone just like got bored.
Do that.
Like they just whatever. So yeah, it's a lot of research. That'll save you a lot of time and money. And then it's, just putting stuff together. I can't draw, so there's no drawing in any part of the process.
No.
None.
So, are you meticulous in your cosplay where like basically you go with the correct fabric? So say like it's got a certain fabric, you will go out and you will buy that certain fabric. Or if it's a certain t-shirt, you will buy that certain t-shirt.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think nowadays companies make it so easy. Like think about like Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. That whole outfit is like officially licensed and out there. You can get it, which is so cool. But for instance, for my we did the Avengers as Playboy bunnies.
Yeah.
I was Hawkeye because I joined the group last and no one wanted to be Hawkeye. So I was stuck with Hawkeye. And anyway, for the movie, they custom dyed a fabric for Jeremy Renner and his costume. And the house that did, like the fabric house that did the fabric won't release that exact dye, but they released one just like it.
Okay.
So it was sourced from, I think I had to get it from Germany. I also got his arm guards are the same arm guards from this tiny company in Germany. I don't know why it was all sourced out of Germany, but it was. So the Replica Prop Forum is an amazing place. People source all that stuff for you, and then I'll go and buy.
Go and sort it.
Yeah.
Okay. No. So basically, the question I've got here is making it comfortable more important to you than making it right, or is making it right more important than making it comfortable?
There's definitely a line. It depends on what the costume's going to be for. If it's just for a photo shoot, sometimes I'll do things that are more uncomfortable because it's just for the photo shoot. If I plan to wear it at a convention, I'll wear something I can actually wear because it's going to take so much more time to go home, back to the hotel, change and all that once it gets uncomfortable. But there are certain lines. For instance, if it's uncomfortable shoes, I can kind of put up with that for a day. But for instance, I'm doing a Sylvanas cosplay. She has all red eyes, so you need sclera contacts for that. But they don't recommend that you wear scleras any longer than 30 minutes.
Okay.
So there's no wearing them at a convention. So at a convention, I'll wear regular contacts, but then for the photo shoot, I'll wear scleras.
Okay, no worries. So what kind of cosplay have you absolutely loved wearing, and you've kind of worn it over and over again?
So many. My Chun-Li costume I wore for the first time when I was 15, and I still wear it at conventions.
Wow.
My grandmother made the dress for me, and it was like the first time I got into sewing, so it's really sentimental. So I wear
that's what I say, sentimental value
to
that cosplay itself,
yeah.
Which is brilliant. So what kind of cosplays have you got in mind, say, for the future? Like, have you got anything in your mind that you're like, wow, like that's the one I'm going to do next?
Absolutely. I've been working on the Lady Sylvanas cosplay for like a year now.
Yeah.
It's very difficult for me because I'm not an armor builder, so I'm building my first full set of armor.
Wow.
So that for sure, but then I've always wanted to do the Spirit Healer from World of Warcraft as well, which is a 9.5-foot wingspan that I have to somehow fit under a tiny hood. That's all she has, is like a hood that kind of drapes down, and that's where you have to hide the harness. So
right.
yeah.
So basically, I don't know if you ever have, but collabed with any other big cosplayers.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any big cosplayers that you would love to collab with in a photo shoot, or maybe something else, like a con or something?
Yeah, I've actually done the Playboy Bunny Avengers was like a big, it was I think 8 or 9 of us. And so that was a big collaboration with a lot of really well-known cosplayers, which was really, really fun.
Yeah.
Abby Darkstar and I have been friends forever, and she was the Thor in that group. So it was good to dress up. So much fun to dress up with her. Jessica Negri and I are doing a shoot together fairly soon.
Okay.
I've been in like 6 groups with Negri, and then the groups never actually happened. So I was like, guys, all right, we're gonna be like every season as like an elk, and then I'm like, sweet, I'm fall, and we're like, let's do, and then we get busy. But we're definitely gonna do a photo shoot together. We're gonna let the fans actually vote on the theme. We have a couple different themes floating around, so we're gonna let the fans vote.
Nice.
That'll be cool. I would love, my dream collaboration would be Yaya Han. I've been friends with Yaya forever, but I met Yaya when I was 15 for the first time as like a starstruck fan. So
in awe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So I'm going to put it out there. Would you like to do an MCM cosplay collab photo right now?
Absolutely, completely down.
Okay, can we get some cosplayers up here on stage, please? If you'd like a picture, let's go. Come on, so let's get some cosplayers.
Come on over.
Come over.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
you're so agile.
He is in that. So let's basically, I think the thing would be to get you across the front of the stage, guys, if you can. And then me and Meg will pop our lovely little heads straight over the top. So if you can go, if you could jump down for a second, guys. That's it, no worries. That's it. Be careful. Please be careful.
Yeah,
bunch in, guys. Absolutely bunch in. If there's a couple that want to come up as well here.
No, you're all right. You're all right.
Come up here. Come a couple either side. 2 here. 2 here, if you want to jump up on stage, 2 here. Right, guys, bunch in then. This is a photo we're all going to want to remember.
Oh, we're going to want to stand.
Wow, that was good.
That was fun.
That's it, yeah. Collabs. That's what I like. So, I've looked through your YouTube channel, stalkerish, I know.
Is that stalkerish?
Yeah,
if I put it out there for people to consume?
It's I
looked at your
I've got
Instagram.
YouTube.
I don't want to frighten you, but I have looked at public photos.
I've looked at a few videos of you. But yeah, so, yeah, great view. I mean, you're coming up to 400,000 subs on that, which is absolutely amazing. Which,
very cool.
I mean, for me, having 50, it's a gentleman's 50.
50 million, right?
No, I wish.
I wish.
Yeah. But yeah, you've got a lot of content on there, Q&As, little video diaries and stuff like that. What do you find most challenging about, obviously being creative in that field of YouTube?
It's finding the time to edit videos, shoot and edit videos, for sure. A lot of my content for a long time was completely uncut because it was just easier and quicker. I try to have a higher level, higher production value now.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to find the time to keep doing it the way I want to do it. I have videos from MCM London in May. Still haven't put that out yet. So
oh, wow. So you have content to get up?
Yes.
No, good.
It's just the getting it up part that's hard.
That's good.
On so many levels.
So what was kind of like the benchmark when you started putting these videos up that you were like, oh wow, I've actually now starting to get a bit of a following here and I'm going to have to keep going? What was your kind of wow moment? Some people say when it was 100 views, some people say when it was 10,000 subs. What was your moment?
For me, I didn't really have that wow moment on my channel.
Yeah.
Since I started when I joined SourceFed was really when I started
Yeah.
updating my YouTube channel. So I felt obligated to continue my YouTube channel because my job was on YouTube.
Yeah.
So that was really, for me, like what was the motivating factor.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see as well, from that as well, you've gone on to doing some Twitch gaming videos.
Yeah, it's been really fun. I love streaming on Twitch.
Tell us about that. I've got it here actually. The game Dead by Daylight.
Yes, oh my gosh.
I see that video and like you was like,
I'm upset. Like if I'm doing something,
yeah,
I'll write like a business email and then I'll be queuing up for Dead by Daylight like in a lobby somewhere, and then I'll be halfway through the email and I'm like, the game is loading. I'm like racing the game and then the game will load and I'll be like, later, and then I play the game. I'm always playing Dead by Daylight.
So
I am obsessed with it.
What is Dead by Daylight?
So Dead by Daylight is an asymmetrical 4v1 PvP. So basically, you're 4 survivors.
Okay.
Or you're 1 killer. And if you're the killer, you're trying to kill all 4 of the survivors. If you're the survivors, you're trying to turn on. You have to turn on at least 5 generators. There's like maybe 8 generators around the map. You have to turn on 5 and then open the exit doors and you can escape. There's 5 different killers. You can be a guy with a chainsaw. You can be a guy who has bear traps. You can be a nurse who's really creepy. You can be a wraith who can be invisible. It's really, really fun. And you can do all of these amazing things. You basically, when you catch a survivor as the killer, you put them on a hook, and then the other survivors can come and take that survivor off a hook and try and run away. And oh my god, it's so much fun.
Mad.
Everybody play it. It's so good. It's
so you
so
obviously
fun.
do other games on this Twitch as well, on the Twitch live stream. What's your favourite game of all time?
Not on Twitch.
Not
just
on Twitch. No, not on Twitch. Well, let's do
All
both.
time.
Let's do both. Let's do both. Should we say Twitch and your favourite one of all time? So the Twitch one first.
Now, my favorite game to Twitch stream is Dead by Daylight for sure, because it's so every game is different, and I'm always scared, no matter what. I'm always screaming when somebody comes out of a corner. Even when I'm home alone, I'm just like, so all the time. But my favorite game of all time is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. It's Super Nintendo was a perfect system. Nobody can ever convince me otherwise.
No.
And Zelda is a perfect game.
Oh, good. So basically, going on to now running. I've seen on your Instagram. I sound like such a
well-rounded interview. I love it.
No, it's cool. But there's so many factors to a guest. You can't just be like, wow, you do cosplay. You're going to sit here for an hour and talk about cosplay. No.
I heard you have boobs. Let's talk about that for an hour.
So
yes, running.
You're running. So you're a very, very keen runner. An impressive picture that you've had on your Instagram is like, it's kind of what I could, in my head, it's like a key rack, but it's got your medals up on, and it's like an achievement. Like, and that's brilliant. So what's your biggest achievement in running?
I just 2 weeks ago finished my first half marathon. So 2 weeks ago today. A week ago today. Yeah, I finished my first half marathon.
Wow.
So 13.1 miles. I would do it again in a heartbeat. I already signed up for my next one. It's in October. Very excited. It was so much fun. I love running, and actually I hated it for my entire life until I started loving it. I started playing Zombies Run, which is an app that's like a radio drama that plays in your ears while you run, and it got me addicted. I
was about to say, like, apart from that zombie one, is there any other apps that you use that people might be like, well, if Meg's using that, maybe I could just go off and try that for myself? Or
yeah, I mean, I use Zombies Run. There's also a lot of people use Couch to 5K, but I use Zombies Run has a companion app called Zombies 5K, which is what I used. But aside from running, apps that I use that people would be keen to use. I don't think I have any other really unique apps.
No, that's
that
cool.
Really
that's cool. No, there's no problem. So one last question before we go for questions to the audience. What kind of music, what motivational music do you like listening to when you're running?
It has to be, it can't, well, sometimes it can't be a song I've heard before, like that I know really well, or I'll start trying to sing the lyrics and then I'll throw my breathing off.
Yeah.
So a lot of dubstep, a lot of Korean pop, things that are harder for me to sing along to, for sure.
Oh, good. Right, so guys, we're going to go to questions to the audience. Who has a question for Meg? This lady right here. If you'd like to stand up, please.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Thank you. I'm a really big fan of you, Meg.
Oh,
and
thank you.
I love your cosplays and stuff. What's your favorite thing about Scotland?
Can I say Iron Brew? Is that lame?
That's the thing.
And also I had scotch last night. I love scotch. Starting to get on the scotch train. So I had some Highland Park last night. It was very good. Iron Brew, but obviously the fans, they're so sweet and so amazing and so kind that I don't understand anyone's name. I can't spell anyone's name. And when I think I've got the name, it's always wrong. They say Carol, and I think it's Karen, and but they're all very, very kind about it. So. Yeah.
Right. Thank you very much. Any other questions? Go with this guy here. If you'd like to stand up, please.
In your time of being here, has anyone told you what a Glasgow kiss is yet?
No, I know what a Glasgow smile is, which is, I'm hoping, something very different than a Glasgow kiss.
Well, a Glasgow kiss is a headbutt.
Oh, so not all that different than a Glasgow smile.
Lovely.
Yeah. You've got a lovely little setup there with all your words. I literally typed in Glasgow to find the weather, and it was like, smile. And I was like, oh my God, what is that?
Thank you very much. Any other questions? Lady there. I don't know how I'm going to get around there. If you'd like to squeeze in for me, please. Sorry, guys. I don't want to sit on your lap.
Teamwork.
I don't want to sit. Yeah, I don't want to sit in his lap.
You was talking about how you listen to K-pop while you're running. Do you have a favorite K-pop band?
Oh, absolutely. I love Girl Generation, although now a little less so, right? Because we started kicking people out who were awesome. People have ambitions. They can't be in your group. That's fine. I also love 4 Minute, and they just disbanded, and my heart's broken. I also love Rania, and they had Dr. Feelgood was like an amazing hit, and then they went away forever, and now they have a new leader, which is awesome. It's very, very cool. So I love Rania as well.
Oh, thank you very much for that question. Any other people? Let's stand up. Cheers.
Umaru.
Hello.
Hello.
I was just wondering how you went about getting the job at SourceFed.
I answered a casting call, which is the least exciting answer you could possibly provide. I basically just saw a listing online for someone, a girl who knew video games, who could read a teleprompter.
Right, so one more question. Meg, choose away.
Oh, sorry, everyone standing around. Yeah.
Okay, would you like to stand up, please?
Hi, just saying, is there anything in the future you'll be doing back with Rooster Teeth? So it's sad to see you leave, so it'd be cool to see you work again with Rooster Teeth, apart from Ruby.
I would love to. I think a lot of people ask about Ruby. I assume if Neon Cat ever came back, because I don't know that she ever will. She was kind of a one-off character, but I would love to keep voicing her. But I'm always down to work with Rooster Teeth. As long as they would like to have me back, I'm always happy to go back for sure.
Well, thank you very much, everyone in the audience. Thanks for them questions. One last question from me before we end. What is the future? What have you got lined up?
It's so bright is what the future is.
Yeah.
A lot of conventions. I'm doing Patreon now, so I do shoots for that. I actually bought some cute little black cat accessories here at the con to shoot for my patrons when I get home. So
nice.
Yeah, stuff like that. Lots of photo shoots. A calendar coming out next month, and a clothing line coming out next month as well. So yeah.
Wow. Thank you very much, Meg. You've been absolutely amazing. Remember, guys at home, we like you to give us a thumbs up for our live stream and any of our content. Meg would like that also, and also subscribes.
I'm just kidding. Oh my God. Yeah. They can't see me. I'm not in frame.
So yeah, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe. Again, thank you, Meg Turney. A round of applause, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We're going to be back here with Red Dwarfs, Chris Barry, and Hattie Hey Ridge.
Can I do that interview?
Yeah, you come sit. We'll get you a chair here, yeah? Thank you very much, then, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.